So Surfshark has good branding, it's popular, it's rapidly gaining market share. Is it actually a good VPN? Yes, it is. I'm not going to bury the lead. I'm not going to make you watch until the end of the video to conclude that Surfshark is actually one of the better VPNs on the market. If you're ready to go, or at the end of the video, you decide Surfshark is the right VPN for you, go ahead, check those discount links in the video description below. They also help support the channel, which I really appreciate. So let's jump into the review. The design of Surfshark, how does it actually look? It looks all right. It doesn't look great. Like Surfshark's a 7.5 out of 10. It's not the beauty that Nord is, but it's a decent looking VPN and it's intuitively designed. So it's easy to get to where you want within the Surfshark app. It just looks, in my opinion, a couple years out of date. So that's fine. It's not sleek, but it's well designed. It certainly looks better than Express. Doesn't quite look as nice as Nord's world map. When you log into Surfshark, you're going to see the fastest server recommended based on your location. You'll also see a list of recently used servers. And importantly, Surfshark has server favoriting. So if there's a server that you want to go through consistently, just click the star next to it and it's going to appear on your favorites list. In terms of server count, you're in good hands with Surfshark. They have over 3,200 servers spread out across 100 countries. That's like, that's enough. That's more than enough. When you're evaluating VPN companies, the reason you want a high server count spread throughout countries is, one, if the server count is consolidated in one country and something happens there, like geopolitically, maybe there's a crazy situation where you're going to lose access to those servers. So that's why we want some diversity here. And then also you just want more servers because there are a lot of people using VPNs from a company like Surfshark, right? More people, fewer servers. You can think of it as kind of cars on a road, right? You don't want choke points. So by having a lot of servers, you're gonna have a lot of roads, so to speak, that VPN users can access without a slowdown in speeds. And then for server count, I'm looking for redundancy in important cities. So Los Angeles, cities in Texas, New York, countries, Japan, I want a few servers. South Korea, I want a few servers. There are certain geos that matter more than others. So good servers in Japan is gonna be more important to me than good servers in Azerbaijan. No offense to Azerbaijan. Now, in terms of speed, Surfshark is a fast VPN. Basically, the kind of threshold that I'm looking for is OpenVPN. When I've tested it and corroborated this with tests from other VPN reviewers, with OpenVPN, you could experience a speed loss of, on average, about 20%. So I want a lower speed loss than that. And with the VPN, there's always going to be a speed loss of some sort. But if I can get that speed loss down to like 10%, awesome. So in our testing, Surfshark tested second only to Nord in terms of speed loss. I'll show the results on the screen here. And yeah, was able to stream, no issues. Torrent, no issues. And also game with no issues. So if you're looking for a fast and really affordable VPN, I'll get to that in the pricing section, then you can't go wrong with Surfshark. Part of the reason Surfshark is so fast is because it's built on WireGuard. I won't go into the details here, partially because I don't totally understand the details of WireGuard, but basically it's an open source VPN protocol, and virtually all modern fast VPNs are going to be built on WireGuard directly or some adaptation, some modification of it, like a NordLynx in the case of NordVPN. In terms of content unblocking, I'd also say Surfshark is a very good VPN. One reason for that is that you get unlimited simultaneous device connections. So if you had a Surfshark subscription that you shared with everybody in your household and then some friends, not encouraging you to do that, but just know that if you were to do that, you'd get literally unlimited simultaneous device connections. So you could watch Netflix and anybody in your house or even potentially outside of your household could be streaming at the same time. It worked really well with Netflix, which is what we tested most heavily because most people use Netflix, and Netflix regional libraries can vary quite a bit. We also tested it with Prime, HBO Max, what else? BBC iPlayer, and yeah, it generally worked well across all of these platforms. I should also note that for some of these platforms like Prime, the content library doesn't really seem to change based on location, so you probably don't need a VPN for that. In terms of other features, Surfshark does come with a static IP, which is useful if you want to just access the internet from the same IP address every day, which I would use for, say, banking, for instance, right? If you're always accessing your online banking from a different IP address, you're gonna have to re-log in, re-verify, etc., which maybe isn't bad from a security perspective, but can be kind of annoying, right? You also get multi-hop with Surfshark, which is a nice privacy feature. Basically, this will route your traffic through not just one, but two server locations. Yeah, you get dynamic multi-hop, which you can actually configure out of the box. You're not limited to going through server A in Los Angeles and then server B in Toronto, Canada. You can actually configure the server locations that you're going through. So that's a flexibility that a lot of other VPNs don't have in their multi-hop. And if you want a dedicated IP address, that does cost extra, but you can upgrade to that. Okay, talking privacy. So Surfshark has what they call camouflage mode. This is similar if you've used Nord, they call it obfuscated servers. I like camouflage mode way more just as a name. It sounds cooler. But basically it's the same thing that Nord offers, which is that it hides the fact that you're using a VPN, which Why would you want to do that? Well, one, you don't necessarily want your internet service provider to see that you're using a VPN. Surfshark also has what I call no borders mode, which I've not experimented with, probably because I haven't been in a politically repressive country in some time, thankfully. According to Surfshark, it will basically select the best service for you to use from within that restricted region. Importantly, Surfshark is RAM only. I think every VPN company should be RAM only. Basically, it means that if servers are booted off, the information on those servers is wiped. So if like a super repressive government from a country, let's just call this country Moonistan because I don't want to offend any country out there. Let's say Moonistan's governments went to Surfshark, subpoenaed them, demanded access to the servers. Well, Surfshark, I guess theoretically, could give access to their physical servers. They could turn that over to the government of Moonistan, but there would be nothing on them because they're RAM based. This isn't to say Surfshark is a perfect privacy VPN. There are a few downsides that some of you might want to consider. First, it is located in the Netherlands. I think that's part of either the 5, 9, or 14 Eyes Alliance. That's an intelligence sharing agreement. Personally, I don't really care. I care way more about RAM-based servers than I do about whether, country that's part of this alliance. But I know for some of you that is important. If that's the case, instead of Surfshark, which is based in the Netherlands, maybe we'll go with the Nord, which is based in Panama, which is outside of those alliance intelligence sharing agreements. Additionally, Surfshark does log your IP address when you connect to it, but that is deleted within 15 minutes of your session ending. And yes, Surfshark has no logs policy. Yes, it's been audited. So as of August 2024, Surfshark is basically going to be publishing what they call quarterly transparency reports. These reports detail any requests, incoming requests that they've had from government to share user data. And these reports will explain in detail how Surfshark responded to those requests. So overall, Surfshark is actually a surprisingly good privacy VPN. And I say that not just because of the core VPN privacy features, but also because you get a bunch of cool add-ons. If you go Surfshark 1, one of these is alternative ID, which is basically an email address generator. So if you had to sign up for like a grocery store rewards program, you could use Surfshark alternative ID to basically create these one-off email addresses for that purpose. If you go with Surfshark 1, you get more bang for your buck. You get more additional features. Dark web monitoring, you're going to get Surfshark's antivirus. You're going to get their secure search engine, which I've not really tested, so I don't have a whole lot to say about that, but nice to see it as an add-on, especially if you're trusting Google less and less these days. And then OnePlus consists of everything I described already. OnePlus uses Incogni's technology. Incogni is a data broker removal service that basically removes your personal information from websites. If you really wanted to take a holistic approach to online privacy, Surfshark OnePlus is going to be a really good start. Okay, so for pricing, when you sign up for Surfshark, I'd sign up for a year, 2 years, really the longest time period that they have available in order to get that monthly price down. Because remember, it starts at like $15.45, but if you pay for a 2-year period, that price is going to drop dramatically down to like between $2 and $3. So it is genuinely hard to beat Surfshark on price. I mean, between $2 and $3, that's like not even the cup of coffee in a lot of cities these days. And remember, I've got discounts for you available in the video description below, so make sure to check those out. Those are probably going to be some of the best deals you can get on Surfshark on the internet. And again, they support me. They keep me off the street and keep me making VPN review videos, which I really, really appreciate. And remember, Surfshark does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you wanted to trial it and see what's up, and you felt like it wasn't a fit, well, remember, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee baked in. Surfshark is versatile, it's affordable, it has surprisingly good privacy features, great branding, and an exceptional price point. So I encourage you to check it out. Use those links in the video description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.